Wait, let me take a sip before I interrupt the podcast with ice.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin.
All right, now let me chew my ass.
This is just the intro.
Okay.
ASMR ice cream.
Maybe I'll keep it in. Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome back, Yappers, to another episode of the Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast. I am your co-host, Chris Laviolette.
And I am your other co-host, Emily Brewer.
And Yappy New Year, folks. It's been a hot minute since our previous episode. We're not quite 100% monthly on this, a little bit less frequent, but...
We're busy.
Yeah, we're busy. We work.
I love Yappy New Year. I forgot you said that you were going to say that, and it caught me off guard, and I really enjoyed it, so thank you. Yappy New Year to everyone. I hope everybody had a good holiday season, a nice start to 2026. Decent amount of Pokemon news coming out in the new year.
We got a good bit going into this one. Normally, just a few things here and there, and then we'll start going off about whatever topic we had in mind for the day. But I think we can pretty much just go down through the news.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I think the biggest...
Do we want to start with the biggest thing?
I think so.
Well,
a little anticipation, make people stay around till the end. Okay, we'll skip.
Yeah, we can go into things that we've been covering.
What have we been up to lately?
Pokemon Go stuff. That's a usual one. We haven't really gone out for many events.
I got to be honest
recently,
with you. I have
apart from community days,
barely been playing Pokemon Go for the last couple.
And then you also haven't been around for the last couple community days.
I've been out of town, and so there's been a group of us that has gone and done community days, and a group minus me because I have been back home. But I did put on here note. Oh my God,
it's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Getting back into podcast mode. I put on my notes community days that I missed, and I can't even remember the name of one of them. What is that bird?
Picky Peck was one.
Picky Peck.
I think we all missed that one, though.
Yes, because everybody was out of town.
Exactly. That was right before or after Christmas. I think that
was around Thanksgiving, actually.
No, yes, you're right. It was around Thanksgiving because December was everything.
Yes.
So yes, that was I think right that weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So people were still very much out of town.
Exactly.
Nobody was going to be getting together. I completely forgot to even open the game.
I did not open the game either.
But I got a shiny Picky Peck the day before, so I'm good.
Amazing. So at least you have one. Is it a nice shiny? Is it one of those shinies that it barely changes it? What is it?
I like it. It doesn't barely change it. It makes it... I'm trying to... Think about it. I know the beak at least is a different color, more like a dark magenta almost. I don't remember how Toucanon changes, but I remember liking it last time I saw it.
Oh, I forgot Toucanon was the evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, I'll get some eventually.
Toucanon's a sleeper hit, one of those ones you forget about.
It totally is.
It's from Sun and Moon. So.
Which, and I'm also a sucker for just plain bird Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So I love Flamigo. So Toucanon, it's just a big toucan. Gotta love it. So that was a bummer, but I also missed Solosis Community Day.
Oh, that's right. That one too. Another one.
Do that?
No.
Because I think that was pre-Picky Peck even. Maybe not. Maybe that was the one right after.
I don't think so. I don't think we had a group for that one. I think that was another one that I just kind of missed out on. Yeah, because I don't think I have any.
That is one of the ones on December Community Day when we were traveling in Northampton for the conference. I opened the game for 5 minutes, and I did get one shiny Solosis.
I can't remember if I got anything during that.
Nice.
I completely forgot that was during that too.
Yes.
Yeah, we were at a conference in Massachusetts, a few of us, and that included two of us. I completely forgot that the event was going on around that time too. Yeah. So
yep.
That's
when we were driving into the hotel, once we got to Northampton, I opened the thing because I was I bet there'll be a bunch, and I think I got another shiny Flabebe, which I have plenty of those now, and a Solosis. I was like, yes. And then I click on all the other Solosises, and of course they're not shiny, but that's how it goes. The most recent one that I'm really bummed that I missed is Piplup. But you guys went out and did that.
That's right. Yes. We all went out and we did Piplup Community Day. That was cool. I backloaded the Piplups for me. We went majority of the event. I was getting absolutely nothing. The others, they had gotten 2 or 3 each.
Yep.
And I think it was within the last half hour maybe that I got 3.
Okay, you know how I said that I was like, oh, I'll need one. Okay, I have 2 normal shiny Piplups and a shiny Piplup with a pumpkin hat, so I'm okay. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. The world is no longer ending.
Speaking of, why is there a Pumpkaboo spawning right now?
Why is there a Pumpkaboo spawning right now? It's very out of season.
It's the middle of winter, and it's snowing in the game.
Yeah, that's not an electric type either. I don't know why that, because we got the High Zaptitude event.
High Zaptitude. Right, and so speaking of that,
we got Wattrel in the wild now, which I actually did find my first few of those this morning on my way into work.
Cool.
Yep.
Mine are still shadowed out. Because again, I have barely opened the game, but I will say
guy.
He is cute because he's the little guy that like flies around near that electric city in Paldea, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I like him.
Very simple little bird, but I mean, I like it because it's another, like, it's a almost elevation of the simple Route 1 bird. Because,
yes.
First time we got something that was very different was when we got Fletchling and Talonflame, that whole group that went from the normal flying to the fire flying.
Yes.
And then now we got a Route 1 bird that's electric.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize it was considered a Route 1 bird.
It's kind of,
because it's still early stages of the game.
Yeah, and it's still, but it's also like Paldea is very odd. Like technically, if you want
rid of the whole Route 1 thing, because you can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, Wattrel is in that first
starting-ish area.
Yeah, your first starting-ish region. You can get it very early on.
Sure. One of the things that is exciting is even though I haven't really been playing Pokemon Go, excuse me, one of our friends was like, hey, there's a raid at the gym at work. Like, let's.
And I didn't even know the shiny was in the game. It got added in that day?
For that whatever event
was going on at the time.
Yeah.
So jealous.
And it was a Delmise raid. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll pop on and I'll do it. And then all of a sudden there's this big, huge red pink thing in my face. And I like nearly shat myself.
Like the red pink algae and the gold on the anchor. Oh,
so good. I have it as my buddy right now.
That's so good.
It's just
and like the pale wheel. It's like it's petrified wood.
It's a really, really, really good shiny. Again, what is that from Sun and Moon?
Yes.
Okay, so
it's another one from Sun and Moon. I think it had a really weird spawn location too, or like a rare spawn rate.
Oh, cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Worker.
What type is it?
Ghost? Grass Ghost.
Grass Ghost.
Grass Ghost with Steelworker for its ability.
What's that mean?
Basically gives it the offensive power of a steel type, so like it gets same type attack bonus with steel type moves.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's dope. I mean, I just love the concept, like Demise, this like anchor ghost shipwreck thing. Super cool. So I was pleased with that, and then I closed the game and haven't opened it until today when I was doing research and was like, what's going on? And then I saw an article about the High Zaptitude thing.
Infuriating to me that we've already had a ghost ship in Pokemon canon. Otherwise, we could have another one in one of the future games. I mean, we still could, but
it's
redundant.
We will be talking about some spoilers in this episode. Not too many spoilers, just some of the stuff that really interests me about Gen 10.
Oh yes, that's right. So I haven't actually kept up a lot on the leaks for that one.
I haven't either.
I've seen things in passing, but
yeah, I saw an article that kind of listed out everything, and I only took notes about something that I found to be really interesting because I didn't want to go too spoilery here in case folks don't enjoy spoilers.
Right, because this isn't even for like what's coming next out of Legends ZA or this is
like a game that has not even officially been like announced yet.
Right.
So there's just a few things that are intriguing to me. So we will talk about that in a bit. But spoiler alert, turn your volume down now if you don't want to hear the title of the game.
We'll be talking about a couple of things.
If you have not been in the know about that, okay, you have 3, 2, 1. It's called Wind and Waves. Wouldn't that be so cool if they did some sort of a shipwreck thing with that?
Yes, give us like a ghost ship along, because especially one of the few things. I'm trying to think of the term, but a rumor that's continuously perpetuated through the like leak coverage of this specifically has been that like it might be some kind of island trotting adventure. Yes. So we might get a more like broken up region. So that'll mean a lot more seafaring. So that could again lead into that, which I would love.
It would be really cool. There was a couple more things I wanted to say about Pokemon Go, but we're talking about this now. So let's just keep talking about it and then we'll jump back
and circle back if we
jump back to Go, and then we'll talk about ZA, and then we'll get to the juicy stuff. One of the things, so supposedly takes place in instead of like starting in like a cute little like pallet town type place, you start in a big tourist city. Like that's where you live or whatever. Okay. Again, I did not go too super deep into the details, so I don't know much more than that. But one of the things that was really, before I say that, one thing is, and this is probably could be inferred, it's a Switch 2 exclusive.
Yeah.
You have to play it on the Switch 2.
That is most likely. Like I was almost expecting ZA to be Switch exclusive with how soon it came out but I think Generation 10 we can all but confirm.
Yeah. We can make an educated guess.
Yeah, we can presume it'll be Switch 2
because
exclusive.
It made sense with ZA. It was actually kind of them to not make it a Switch 2 exclusive because
God, you're right, but don't call them kind.
They're not kind. That's true. I take it back. Please don't be listening to our podcast. Anyways, the Switch 2 had been released like so soon or so close to the ZA release date that it would have been like really tragic if they had made that a Switch 2 exclusive. So it's a good thing that they didn't.
Yes,
and you've been playing on the Switch 1 or Switch 2?
Switch 1.
And the experience has been fine, you think?
Yeah. In terms of like framiness and like I have not suffered anything horrific that I was expecting on like seeing anything from this game and all that. Like I was fully expecting, you could play the Switch 1 edition on your Switch 2 and it'll look fine. It'll just be a little bit more, but if you played it on a Switch 1, actually it'll be horrendously buggy and laggy, and no, it's not that bad. There's some spots where like it drops, like get more Pokemon spawned in and all that. And,
which is to be expected with the Pokemon company. So.
And during the final battle and final segment, I should say, there was some spots, but apart from that, like nothing, like my game didn't crash. Ever.
That's good.
Still hasn't, actually.
Did your game ever crash with Violet?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's a step up then. So they made some improvement there.
As to say, I mean, other people have reported crashes.
Of course.
So it's like,
I'm sure it's
could
inevitable,
just be very lucky.
At least your experience with it has been pretty pleasant, and you didn't have to drop however many dollars to get a Switch 2. I'm sure you're going to get a Switch 2.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to get a Switch 2. When they eventually make the Gen 10 themed Switch 2, which is inevitable.
That was my reasoning here, is like seeing that it's probably going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. That I'm maybe it's wishful thinking, but it leads me to believe that there probably will be a Pokemon themed Switch.
Oh yeah. With that though, we probably just won't get that until maybe another year and a half after the game releases, because it doesn't usually.
Really?
It doesn't. As far as if I remember correctly, it doesn't usually come out with the game. Oh, maybe a year is too long. A year might be too much.
That would be
a few months.
Crazy bummer if that's the case.
I think it would be a few months probably.
I can wait a few months. A year is like wild. That's a little.
I'm just trying to remember when the Scarlet Violet OLED came out. After, because that was the first really like Switch. Well, was there a Switch 1? I think it was just an OLED. But there was a time gap between the release of the actual game and that Switch.
Looks like the Scarlet and Violet edition of the Switch launched November 4th. And no, that can't be right, because they're saying that November 18th is when the game released.
Oh, wait,
so maybe it did come out at the same time, so you could like pre-order the game with the console.
Then I might just be insane. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. They may very well just release that right along with the game. Which,
if they did that, that would be amazing. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I would. You
and me both.
I would get that immediately.
Wonder what that next episode after that will be.
You can guess. And that would be fun.
Yeah.
One other thing that I wanted to mention about Wind and Waves is it's going to have, according to the leak, it's going to have procedurally generated content. So
which I'm very curious how that's going to
work. But so from what I understand, it's mostly going to be islands that are procedurally generated and not like the town and stuff that
so they'll have like fixed points that you go to. Here's your towns and your like necessary locations.
And then as you're like traveling through the ocean or whatever,
you'll encounter like a new island, undiscovered, uncharted territory, something like that.
Which, depending on how they handle that could be so cool.
That could be a lot of fun and like early days No Man's Sky style. Kind of just exploring planet, given there was nothing on them.
Sure. But I mean, I'm hoping that like with these procedurally generated islands, like, I mean, I'm hoping that there'll be something like within that code. I don't really know how procedural generation works, but like that maybe like depending on certain like parameters, this Pokemon will spawn. These parameters, that Pokemon will spawn.
And I'm sure it'll be like a story progress thing too. Yeah. It's like you probably won't get certain. I guess I don't know, but I would think just based on how the games have usually gone, it's like, ice type Pokemon and dragon types, they're later on in the game, and all that, even though ice sucks. And so they'll like, you don't get to the ice caves or find the rare dragon spawns until way later into the game near the Elite Four or 8th badge and all that. I'm wondering if it's like once you pass a certain point in the storyline, certain biomes will be available to like, spawn. I don't know.
I'm very interested to see as more information comes out. I'm less, I was a little like, oh, I don't want spoilers for ZA, and look at me, I haven't even touched ZA because I literally don't care. But
that's fine.
This one, I'm like kind of all in with the spoilers. I'm like, oh, tell me all about it. Like, that's exciting. Cool.
I'm getting in early, so I'm getting all of it.
And it is, I mean, another thing is it's going to be similar to Violet in that it's more of an open choose your own adventure thing with Titan Pokemon, and I don't know if it's going to be gyms or I don't know how they're going to handle it totally, but you can technically beat the game like immediately.
So we'll have another bout of gyms, boss fights, and angsty teens.
Yes, maybe not the angsty teens. We'll see what they replace the angsty teens with, because it's not. I'm assuming it's not school based like Violet and Scarlet was. But we'll see.
Maybe it's a field trip.
Hey, there we go. Would love a new. I mean, I'm assuming there will be a new enemy.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I think that they could do, because what was the what was the blue bad guys? What were they called? Because there's Team Magma and
Team Aqua.
Team Aqua, yep. Like kind of a take on that.
Neo Team Aqua,
it's like wind and waves. Like let's get some islands. So it's also supposed to be based in Southeast Asia, I think, as the location. So we'll see what they do with that.
Where was Hoenn?
I don't know what Hoenn was supposed to be.
What was it rather based on? I feel like it was more tropical location.
Hoenn is based on Kyushu, Japan's third largest island.
Oh, okay.
What does it say here? It says, reflecting the subtropical climate, diverse landscapes, volcanoes, and hot springs. So, okay, one other thing related to procedural generation is something they're calling in this article seed Pokemon. And so
I was curious when I saw in the notes, I was curious, what is that?
Yeah. So it's a type of Pokemon that will, and I don't know if it's going to be like one Pokemon or if there is going to be multiple seed Pokemons. Why are they calling it a seed Pokemon? I don't know. But supposedly the gimmick behind that is its evolution can have procedurally generated details. So like the evolution can be different as it changes. Like there's not a set like thing.
Interesting.
I have no idea how they're going to manage that.
I'm really curious how that's going to work if that's true.
Yeah.
Is it like going to evolve into a bundle of plant life or something?
I don't know.
Vileplume kind of situation. I guess Vileplume's really just one flower, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like that kind of body type with plants coming out of its head or something. I don't know. That's
so
interesting.
This is really spoilers. Do you want to hear this?
I would be interested. Audience, be warned.
Turn the volume off again. And this is just Google's AI overview, but I'm not going to take the time to research and have you sit here in silence. But it says the Wind and Wave Seed Pokemon refers to leaks for the unannounced Gen 10 Pokemon games rumored to be blah, 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 featuring a unique starter that evolves with infinite visual variations based on player care tied to legendary Pokemon controlling wind and waves in a Southeast Asia-inspired region with procedurally generated islands and new exploration mechanics. The seed Pokemon starts as a basic form, and its unique look, flowers, fractals, colors, is determined by training, potentially influencing the world's procedural generation. How they're going to manage that, I have no idea.
Wait, did that last part say potentially influencing the world's procedural generation?
Yes. So maybe like
if starter Pokemon gonna warp reality.
So like maybe if your Pokemon like evolves and it is like more like flower based or something, like the island islands that spawn, are more like plant based or something.
Plant life and grass type Pokemon.
Who knows? Like very, very excited about that. Would love to see how they manage that.
Intrigued by them saying starter. I mean, I know it's just the Google AI overview, so it could be throwing things together that are not related. But I'd be very intrigued to see, like, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
A starter, like you get your one. Everyone gets the one.
Yep.
But then everyone's evolves into something different, even like beyond 3 different options or something like that. That'd be cool.
It says evolves uniquely based on how you raise it, and then in parentheses, like a Tamagotchi or Spinda patterns. So I think like with talking Spinda patterns, like, I mean, there's like 12 different patterns, but I think this one is infinite.
Oh, so if it's like a Tamagotchi, all I got to do is ignore it and I get a ghost type.
And then that was a top tier joke, buddy. Good on you. I liked that one. You can ignore it and then like see a bunch of little shit piles and then you get a ghost Pokemon.
Exactly. You see the skull and crossbones comes up and the evolution starts.
There you go. So that's exciting. That's all I have about Wind and Waves, but I think that's enough of a little taste to get us like excited for it.
And there have been like images leaked here and there.
I didn't really look at the images.
I saw something on Twitter that was like, it's super in alpha. But it was like a battle screen. There was like 5 Charizards on the screen. I mean, I think it was some very, like debug style stuff, just testing shit, throwing it at the wall to see what breaks. And
hey, you never know.
Unless there is going to be like a horde battle against 5 Charizards in the game, in which case, spoiler warning, you've been warned now. Get ready for it. Get your Stone Edges and your Stealth Rocks ready to go.
So tell me a little bit about ZA.
Yeah, let's talk ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA. I did beat it since the last time we talked. And also the Mega Dimensions DLC released, and I have purchased that as well.
So there's one DLC so far, or are there 2 now?
There is one DLC so far, potentially rumors of another one.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know. I kind of hope there isn't. I still need to finish Mega Dimension DLC. I've kind of been lost in a little bit of trying to shiny hunt, and then I just stopped playing.
Yep.
Because there is another way of shiny hunting in this one.
Which is...
oh boy. Well, first, let me talk about the base game.
Okay.
Base game, I finished it. I don't remember where I was the time of our last episode.
I think you were still hoping to get some of the megas that you had wanted.
Yes. I think I'd had for Alligator at that point. And then, by the way, spoilers for any potential like megas in the game, in the DLC, anything. I'm gonna go off and start talking. So spoiler warnings, you've been warned. I won't talk about like story details or what is at the end of the game and all those sorts of things, but I will discuss generally around it. The base game itself overall, I quite enjoyed. I would say was definitely a worth it pickup, even with, only being able to play it on the Switch 1.
Yep.
Because as I said, I didn't have too many issues with it and never crashed on me. So it was absolutely playable. Glowing review. But no, I mean, since obviously finished the game, got all of my team, and I ended up having a team of like 9-ish with Pokemon that I rotated in and out occasionally, just depending on what I needed.
Sure.
Or what I knew I needed. The game, it wasn't really all that challenging getting through and up to the end of it. I mean, it's Pokemon. I'm not expecting, I don't want Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Like, but it didn't really give me a hard time. There was one battle that I think I failed, and that was because I couldn't open my item menu.
Was it like a glitch or something?
Yes. I've had multiple times where I've been in a battle.
Yep.
I'll start it up and I'm in battle. My Pokemon is not doing an animation.
Okay.
I have not fired off an attack. And I'm trying, and my item cooldown is done.
Okay.
And I'll click X because you just open it like you normally would. Don't hit the microphone, Emily. Balance that so carefully.
Oh my God.
You, like normal, you hit X to open your menu in battle as you would as on the overworld. And there's been times where I'm in the battle and I'm running around just trying to avoid getting hit because I can't open my item menu.
And you want to open your item menu to get like a potion or something?
Potion or revive something. If like, because I've had a I did have one tough battle in the DLC where I was like reviving one Pokemon after another to keep in it. Yeah.
Did you have that problem in the DLC too?
Yes, because it was actually mostly after getting to the DLC that I noticed.
Did you ever look up and see if other people were?
I tried to,
that?
and I only ever got that like people were only ever answering the question with like, oh, you need to wait for the item cooldown. You need to make sure your Pokemon isn't attacking. Like the internet was as helpful as the internet normally is.
Which is not at all.
Exactly. Or regardless, either way, someone had maybe not particularly had my issue. Although, no, I did find one post of somebody who had my exact issue, and exactly that. All people underneath were just responding with the same thing. And they had even said in their post, like,
it's not this.
There was no
waiting.
Cooldown. My Pokemon's not attacking. It's incredible
people
to me.
People don't listen.
How little people listen to what they're being told or like they're commenting on. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know how YouTubers feel when people comment on their videos and like, you didn't even watch it.
Nope.
You didn't even watch it.
Nope. You heard one thing and it's like you read one thing on the Reddit post.
Had a reaction.
And you're like, oh, I know the answer to this. And it's actually like, no, actually you don't. Thank you though.
I'm not having a conversation with these people. This video was recorded however long ago. But anyway, so never found any info on that. And I just kind of dealt with it. But apart from that, no real issues. And again, mostly very easy. And that's probably why I mostly didn't notice it until getting towards the later part of the game and the DLC.
Which was maybe like the battles were a little harder.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And then the final, like I said, the final segment and the final boss. Never mind, it wasn't really that hard. I was thinking about it for a second. I'm like, wait. You remember those like 10 minutes as much as you do? Yeah, no, that's not.
Well, the mechanics are don't spoil it for me because I do.
Right.
I actually don't know a lot about the game. And I will play it at some point, but I'm thinking of, so the mechanics are like different than Arceus in the sense that like the Arceus battle gave me trouble, but that was because it was the whole like thing where you have to like hit it with like mud and subdue it and stuff.
Right. That is to say, you'll still have battles like that because there's the Rogue Mega Pokemon.
Okay. So there's a similar mechanic there with that? Kind
of. You'll still have your Pokemon out, and your Pokemon's the one fighting and all that. You have to give them their orders. You need to make sure you're Mega Evolving or using plus moves. Mm-hmm. But then your trainer can just get targeted instead of your Pokemon.
Interesting. Yep. Okay. So you still have to dodge stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're
my favorite thing to do in the world.
And there's big wave attacks sometimes, or big like damage checks. There's one Rogue Mega Pokemon in the DLC I can think of specifically of a thing that it does, and it like summons a barrier around it. You have to go around to one specific side, lock in all damage on that, break it down, and then you can Yeah,
I'm not super excited about that. I'm not a good dodger in video games, unfortunately. So did you enjoy the DLC?
I like it.
Yep.
And I have my problems with it. I think it's a time sink that does not respect your time at all.
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
Like it makes you do stupid stuff and waste your time?
I mean, it's another like grindy, come in, rack up these points, do these missions to get onto the next story beat.
Okay.
And progress. I mean, like that's kind of what the main game was like with the battles in the ZA Royale.
Yep.
Was like you're racking up points, but
so you haven't finished the DLC?
I haven't finished the DLC just yet. I'm literally at the final boss.
Okay.
I have just been shiny hunting. Like
I see.
The time it's taken me now to complete it is all on me.
So tell me what the new shiny hunting method is with the DLC.
So now it's donuts.
And what was it in the main game?
In the main game, it was just fast travel to a location where your Pokemon spawns. If it's not shiny, fast travel there again.
Okay.
If it's not shiny,
keep doing that over
just
and
keep
over.
doing that. Just keep fast traveling. That resets the spawns within like your 50-meter radius where you spawn. Oh yeah, and then there's that. You have a 50-meter radius. I think it might be lessened on the Switch one.
Okay.
But you have a roughly 50-meter radius of where Pokemon will just spawn in around you, wherever you walk, whether you can see them or not.
So is it more similar to Violet, where they can despawn on the map, or is it like Arceus? Because like Arceus, you go into a map.
Right, and they're on the map forever.
They're on the map.
It's more like Scarlet Violet. They will despawn.
That scares the shit out of me.
Shinies do not despawn.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Shinies do not despawn within like 10 shiny spawns on your map. So like throughout all of Lumiose, you going around traveling wherever you get, say, 10 shiny spawns that you don't see, you don't hear, you don't get close enough to hear the jingle. They're still there.
Okay.
If you find another, I think it's like 10.
If you find like the 11th, the first one is
If
gone.
you find the 11th, it'll stay. I think 11 will stay for the time, but then you find another one, the earliest shiny out of that lot will be gone.
Interesting.
Will be able to despawn.
Interesting. Okay.
I might not be explaining it correctly exactly, but that's
the
mostly
gist.
my understanding.
So what is the donut?
So the donuts are this new thing that you get to make in the DLC, and they are mainly what drives your whole story, kind of, because you get this new character, Ansha, I think is her name. I haven't played in a minute, and I shouldn't, or is it Ansa? I don't remember, but either way, this little girl you meet who is friends with a Hoopa, and you need to feed Hoopa these special donuts made with different varieties of butter. That's kind of all I remember at them. I don't think there's any other significant ingredients they mention, but it's like you get different varieties of butter as you progress through the game. It's so funny because you get them through the hyperspace like holes and all that, and the rogue mega Pokemon fights. So it's like, cool, I have found this awesome new butter. Let's just cram that into some donuts and eat it in a extra dimensional
So
pocket
you eat
space.
the donut?
No, it's Hoopa's eating the donut. So
But when you give it to Hoopa, does that like increase?
So giving Hoopa a donut, when you make a donut, it's basically your sandwich.
Okay.
It's going to have, for one, the main thing, it's going to give Hoopa the ability to open a hyperspace hole. Depending on how many calories it has, that is how long you can spend.
The wild mechanic.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Depending on how many calories the donut has is how long you can spend in that hyperspace hole. Also, hyperspace holes. Pokemon are above level 100.
What?
Even in the lowest tier of them, they were... No, I might be wrong on that, or they might still be slightly above level 100. But either way, mostly...
Well, I can see why you're saying it's a grind, because then you have to make sure that you have enough Pokemon that are high enough level that you can deal with
and that's
them.
Another problem I have with the DLC is that it pretty much expects you to be at level 100 going into it when you first get it, which would be fine given the whole over level 100 mechanic for the main stuff with the hyperspace dimension. But they still have you doing full battles with NPCs and characters you met throughout the game, and they're like level 80.
Really?
So they're expecting you to go into this with all your Pokemon 20 levels over leveled, all these other characters.
Yeah.
That are like important fights that are in the story that you have to do to progress.
It sounds like that wasn't thought out very well.
No. And then just the further time sink of having to, because it's not only like doing those dimensions and getting the points and all that, it's the fact of having to grind out the berries that you need, because that's it. You need
to supplement the donuts.
I've done all of this and I'm having to remember it as I talk about it, but it's like you have to use berries to make the donuts. You start out being able to use 4, and then as you progress, you can use more and more, up to 8 total.
And that'll probably increase the calories.
Yeah. You get different quality of berries. So you get like hyperspace berries, which don't have any effect in battle. They're just for this. So when they start you out, you only have your own berries that you.
How do you get the berries? Is it like
going in the dimensions?
Oh, okay.
Going in through the dimensions and completing your hyperspace research.
And then you get that as a reward. It's not like there are trees you can hit like in
You can pick them up off the ground. Like there's the yellow sparkly items on the ground that you just run around and pick up. You can get them from Pokeballs that you have to break. Floating Pokeballs that you break open for items, yeah.
Interesting.
When you go into these spaces, you get 3 objectives to complete. And depending on what's around in the area, that'll depend your objective. So like there's catch Pokemon without being detected. Hate that one.
Mm-hmm.
There is just catch Pokemon. There's use the catch window, which is when you knock a Pokemon out, you have 1 chance to throw a Pokeball, and then it'll despawn if it doesn't succeed. Yeah, so you can knock a Pokemon out and still try to catch it.
Cool.
Yep. So that is the catch window.
Can't tell you how many times in Pokemon games I've accidentally knocked a Pokemon out and lost my goddamn mind.
Well, but that's the thing, though, is you still have to get it with that 1.
At least it's like 1 extra chance.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like catch Pokemon of a certain type, catch Alpha Pokemon, which will, when that shows up, you're guaranteed to have an Alpha in the area. It's not like you have to wait around until 1 spawns.
That's nice.
There's another mission.
What is it?
I mean, there's plenty of other missions, like pick up items off the ground and all that. Catch a shiny Pokemon.
What?
Mission. So
does that mean like with the Alpha one, there's a shiny?
That means there's guaranteed a shiny in the area. Now, as my personal experience, I've only gotten them when using a donut, because donuts have different levels of power, like different types of powers, like the sandwiches. Mm-hmm. You need to use the way higher rarity berries and use a bunch of them. All that. I don't want to get into all of that stuff, but basically, you can get sparkling power for your donuts. Sparkling power levels 1 through 3 is all the things, level 1 through 3. Sparkling power level 3 guarantees 1 shiny.
Okay.
Also, it cuts the odds for shinies in half, pretty much.
Wow.
So if you have that with the shiny charm, which I don't have yet, but this DLC made it easier to get.
How do you get the shiny charm in this game?
So in this game, how you get it is completing all of Mabel's research. Mabel is returning character from X and Y. Mm-hmm. She's basically your professor here. She's giving you a bunch of research tasks to complete. Almost kind of like your Pokedex, except you're not catching Pokemon and filling out information on their different, like using their moves and doing research on those. You're completing particular tasks, so catching a certain amount of a certain type of Pokemon, catching or evolving a certain amount of Pokemon, filling in the Pokedex, of course, battling a certain amount of trainers.
So you do have to fill in the Pokedex.
It's one of the objectives. So it really depends on how many points you earn with her.
Okay.
Because your entire leveling up through to level 50 is where you get rank 50 with her is how you get the shiny charm.
Okay.
And in the base game of DLC, there was a lot more you had to do. Like, to get the amount of points that was needed in the base game, it was required to, at the very least, complete this task. That was battle 500 trainers. Or I think it's more than that, 1,000.
Oh.
Now with the DLC, it's added
more tasks.
It's added a lot more missions and tasks.
Okay.
So you have a lot more ways to get to that point. So I don't know exactly if you have to actually complete the Pokedex for the shiny charm in this game. But you do need to do a significant amount of her tasks in order to get the points to do it. I'm like level 40-ish. So.
It's kind of similar to Arceus in that, because to get the shiny charm, you had to get research level 10 of every Pokemon in the Pokédex. And it was tasks like catch 10 of them undetected, use
how many amount of their
super effective moves. Yeah, exactly. And I found that to be pretty easy in that game. A grind.
Yeah,
but
it definitely takes time.
But so it's pretty similar in that regard, which I kind of like. So
and it kind of puts you to different challenges of using different Pokemon, different ways, seeing what they can do.
That's fun.
But yeah, so
you've been making a lot of donuts then.
Yeah, I've been making the donuts.
So how many shiny Pokemon do you have then?
I have because what 6, 3, so 15. I think 16 because I use one.
Wow. What's the one you use?
Phalanx.
Oh, that's right.
Made sure to shiny hunt the Foundlings. It didn't take me very long either when I first tried it, which is great because, again, I was doing this base game.
Yeah.
So this was, I was fast traveling back and forth to a point. Exactly. But I did eventually get it. So happy. I love them. Cocoa Puffs. I named them.
Cocoa Puffs. I like that.
It just barely fits, too. It's perfect. What have I gotten since then? I got, with the DLC, my boy's back. So I made sure to get myself a shiny Cubone, another shiny Cubone, and a shiny Alolan Marowak.
Nice.
They spawn like separately. You can't evolve it into the Alolan.
Okay, yep.
But it's still in the game.
Cool.
So I'll take that. I still have to evolve my other Cubone into a Marowak, but I have those shiny. I've gotten so many shiny Fletchling.
Oh, really?
Like you just run, they just are on the map, kind of, and they're on lampposts here and there. So there's been 2 actually that I completely didn't realize. They almost flew away, and I chucked a ball, got them.
Oh, that's so funny.
I got a shiny Hawlucha, love that.
Ooh.
Love shiny Hawlucha so much, the black and purple.
That is a nice shiny.
Who else? Gosh, right, I have a shiny Glalie that I got however long ago because I wanted a shiny Frostlass because I have a Mega Frostlass.
That's
on
right.
the team.
I think I remember you telling me about that.
Can
you?
I have a shiny Golurk or Golett. No, it is a Golurk now.
Cool.
Which is really nice because Golurk got a Mega Evolution in this DLC.
Really? Oh, you're set.
I'll probably after this I'll show you.
Yeah. Show me.
But.
Well, that is exciting, and you've got me having a bit of FOMO over here. I'm still deep in my League obsession. I'm even wearing a League of Legends t-shirt right now. But
I didn't know. I don't know the characters.
I'm more interested in playing this game now. It does sound fun, and I do miss shiny hunting.
I will say I really want to go back to Time Stranger Digimon.
Oh yeah, you really enjoyed that.
That has a DLC out as well.
Cool.
Came out around the same time as Pokemon.
Well, you're almost done with this DLC. Then after that, you should finish this one and then do that.
I need to just finish this DLC. I need to finish this DLC. I need to go get that DLC for Digimon. I need to. Yeah, we got. I don't know what we got for time. I got to finish that DLC for Digimon. I've got Metaphor ReFantasio I still have to finish. And just the other day, I bought. That's like a super long JRPG, but thankfully I'm about at the end.
Yep.
And just the other day, I picked up Persona 3 Reload for PS5 because I'm like, it's $25. Why not? I found it at a good price at Best Buy.
Nice.
I have games.
You're set for a while. You're set.
If I think to play them.
I know. Well, it's the thing about, for me, is I get so obsessed. I go so deep.
It's the hyperfixations.
So
everything else goes to the wayside.
So much.
I know that game, unfortunately.
And then, I wasn't really, I think for a while it was Arceus, and then it was Minecraft, then it was Skyrim, and now it's League, and I think League has lasted longer than Skyrim and Minecraft did, partially because I used to play League, and then also partially because the skill ceiling of the game is so high.
Yeah.
But also it is so incredibly addicting and frustrating at the same time because I got off the game the other night and I said to Jordan, I said, people are being really mean tonight. And it was really bothering me. And it doesn't usually bother me that much, but it was really bothering me that night. And then I was you know what? I'm starting to get a little tired of this game. But then you go play again and you have a good game and people are fine. And you're like, yeah, I love this game.
Exactly. That's the problem.
It's a terrible trap.
It's the one more game curse. Overwatch was the same thing for me.
Yep.
It's I just had a bad game. I can't end it on that. I gotta end it on a win or a better game.
And you can't do it that way. That's the thing.
That is unhealthy.
It's unhealthy, and you can easily spiral, and then you can go to bed way later than you want to. I've been better at that. Like I said the other night when I got off, and I was like, people are being mean. I ended on another one where people were being mean and rude and.
You know what I say in moments like that? That's just take yourself away with it. Don't let them ruin your night.
Well, I got to tell you, and then one little aside, and then we'll move on to the juicy stuff, and we'll go through that pretty quickly. But so I changed my username to the year and make and model of my car.
Did someone clock it immediately?
So the thing is so you'll get people be like, oh, I have a, the same car, or you'll get people that say, oh, I like the Prius better or whatever. But then you get people who are especially if they are mad at you for some reason or you fuck up, and they're like, that's a terrible car. Like, one guy was like, I see those in the junkyard all the time. And I'm just like, yeah, if you saw those in the junkyard all the time, tell me what junkyard, because I'm buying them, because it's amazing. Parts. It's an amazing car. and the thing is like, it's a kind of a unique car. They don't make it anymore. And so I guarantee none of these people that are saying that like have ever seen the car or know what the car is. They're just saying that.
Exactly. They're just trying to be mean. They have no idea what they're talking about.
So I find that hilarious. At least I'm aware of that. Anyways, drum roll, please.
God, I hope that didn't mess up the audio.
It probably did, but I like that. Pokemon has officially released Lego sets.
Lego!
Well, for pre-order, at least.
3 of them.
3 sets.
5 sets, technically.
5 sets total, 2 of which are only available under special circumstances.
Yep. And I'm mad.
So there's a $60 EV set.
Which overall, that on its own looks pretty cute.
Pretty cute.
I like that. And I think in general, like, have I seen, does this and like the next one here, do they have like a built-in almost Technic stuff? Like, does the EV's tail?
I do think the EV moves. Something on the EV moves, and I think something on the Pikachu, which is the other set, moves. The Pikachu is $200.
Yep.
Comes with a stand and a Pokeball.
Yep. And I think he does like a running motion.
Yeah, there's something you can move on him and like pose and stuff. The third set
is the one that I would absolutely love, you know, if I had infinite money.
Absolutely massive, absolutely gigantic starter set with Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise. $650. Now, here's the thing about that. It's 6,838 pieces.
Yeah.
Which means it actually, it is now, when that set releases, it's on the top 10 largest Lego sets ever released.
Yep.
In fact, it's bigger than the Rivendell set, even, from Lord of the Rings. So the thing about it is it's not small. It's huge.
That is huge. That is like, I'm just seeing it on the images. I'd go as far as to say that's like a fourth of me.
It's gigantic. And so like the thing that
mind you, I'm like 6 foot.
The thing that people were saying, and we'll go into some other stuff that people are saying, and when I perused Reddit earlier, is, you know, this isn't just something that you can like get and like, you know, find space for. This is something that you have to create dedicated space.
This is a planned
to store
purchase. This is a saving up. This is moving things for this to have its dedicated space.
I think of some guy that has like a whole like huge Lego room in his house.
Exactly.
Like that's the type of thing that you have to have for this.
Yeah. And thankfully, I mean, it slightly more space efficient, but I don't know why you wouldn't want them all together. You can seemingly separate it into like 3 different kind of standees.
I would want them to be together.
Exactly.
That's kind of the whole point, I feel like. So where the other 2 sets come in, the one that Chris really wants.
There's a lovely little like case. You build the whole case and the gym badges inside. It's the whole Kanto gym badge set. Looks great. You can only obtain it through pre-ordering the starter set.
So
at the moment, at least,
I unfortunately highly doubt that it will be available separately to buy.
And why would they list a price on it?
I know, that's the weird thing.
That is so weird.
That's just like
other than they're just trying to maybe like show you like
here's
a value.
What the value would be.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I really want a $30 Lego set with my $650 thing that I just bought. Thanks. Anyways, it's really good quality and it looks really nice. The badge set. Yes. And then the other thing is a cute little Pokemon Center that you can only get by redeeming 2,500 loyalty points for being a part of the Lego's reward
Lego Insider
system. And so we figured it's about 400. No, what did we figure out?
About 400, maybe a little bit less than 400 because that's like 2,600.
Oh.
It'd be like $400 worth of Lego almost.
Yeah. So like if you have points saved up, I'm good for you. I'm happy for you.
If you have this membership and you've been buying Lego, you get it. Get one for each of us.
Exactly. If you don't have any loyalty points and you want this Pokemon Center, which is small, go ahead and have fun paying $400 for it.
I did just, if you're that dedicated, You could just buy the starter set, get the loyalty thing, and boom, there you go. You're good.
It's true. I mean, you could do it that way. I cannot justify.
No, absolutely not.
$650 and like my tiny ass apartment. I have no place to put that. Which really makes me sad because it is kind of nice. However,
I love that thing, but no, I partially consider the Eevee, but
the Eevee would be the only. If I wanted one, the Eevee would be the only one I could justify.
Yeah.
So Pokemon always go ahead.
I'm just saying I hope we get some smaller things, some more smaller things for general release.
Which kind of brings me to the next point, which is Pokemon always had a contract with Mega Blocks.
Yep.
And they released these really cute, really cool Pokeball.
Yeah, the little random
little
things,
guys.
which Emily had gotten me another one recently. I have another one from a while ago, a little Magikarp.
Yeah, so those I have a couple of them myself. I think a Jigglypuff and a Bulbasaur.
And they're great.
They're so cute. So I hope Lego
do something like that, or like at least like little mini sets of collections of Pokemon would be nice.
That would be cool.
I could see because of the premium sets and all that. I could see them doing like a premium set. Hey, here's a bunch of like starter Pokemon.
Yeah.
And give them like a almost enclosure looking
That'd be
space.
Neat.
I know that would. If it's like in that style of thing, it would be expensive. So it's not quite what I'm looking for. But
right.
I want some smaller.
Well, people were saying that like, because some of the other sets have smaller things, but people were saying like Pokemon are so unique looking, they'd have to make new molds for all of them.
Yeah.
So it's not super likely that they would do smaller ones. And I think even if they did, it would probably be more expensive than they probably are worth.
We'd probably have to be waiting for like big. Yeah. Like enclosures, arenas, areas. Like I'm thinking of a gym stadium.
Yep.
They could totally do, but that would be just to begin with to do a stadium, even if it's something simple, be big and with any other minifigures you'd have to include inside for it.
Yeah. So there's a couple comments here that I just kind of want to mention. Mm-hmm. A lot of people think that the quality is not nearly good enough for what the price is, and also that the Mega Bloks sets look better. To some degree, I agree. To some degree, I agree. I think
I haven't taken a look at one of the Mega Bloks. Actually, a good one for me to look at would be their Charizard.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is a little bit more childish and babyish. I feel like the Mega Bloks are, but I think when you're considering $650, like you want it to be like amazing top tier quality. It looks pretty good. Again, I don't know if I would literally have to have like an unlimited disposable income to be able to justify buying that set.
Just finding the image.
Yeah. I do feel like this next point you will be interested in. So someone mentioned how Lego often locks the more wanted and higher quality pieces behind pre-order incentives and loyalty points. Yep. So everybody wants the badges and the Pokemon Center because they look great, super nice. And so that's part of the reason why I think it won't be available to order separately.
But that's the problem, and probably why everyone wants them is because they are the smaller sets. They are the more simple things, and they look amazing.
Nobody wants a huge, some people.
Some people do, and that's fine. Happy for those people that have
the space,
things.
The money, the time, whatever. But like the cute little Pokemon Center, are you kidding? The little gym badge box, like that would be so cute on the desk. Like,
what happened to what happened to the kids' hobby? Damn it!
It's gone. It's gone. This last point that I want to make, I think is pretty interesting, but I also think is probably more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
So you can technically build the badge and Pokemon Center sets on your own because you can buy individual pieces from Lego and or use pieces you already have if you're a Lego person, because Lego posts the instructions for most, if not all, of their sets on their website and in the Lego app.
Yeah. The only thing, at least with the gyms, because I had seen that note before and I thought about it, and like the gym badges, aren't there printed pieces in that set?
Oh, are there? Like stickers?
Because of how I think so.
I guarantee somebody will probably go on and like do some sort of like...
They'll do some like custom thing on like Etsy or somewhere that you can go and find, get a printout.
Yep. So, I mean, you'd have to really, really want that. And I don't know, Chris, you might really, really want it.
I mean, well, okay. If I were to go online and find that if I manage to sort it all out, I'm sorry, my phone is not zooming in on the images the correct way. But yes, there is definitely some like custom printed stuff.
Oh, yeah, I see that now.
But I mean, yes, apart from that, you could totally just take all the pieces. And if you're happy with that, which I mean, I probably honestly wouldn't be too unhappy with that. That'd be pretty cool, honestly. But I would want to go and I would want to get the instructions, go and actually throw all the pieces up on, I forget what it's actually called, but like where you go to buy all the bricks individually, I would want to see how that stacks up to the cost of the actual gym badge, like set on its own.
Oh yeah.
I say the cost. It's not like
I do think it would probably be more than what it's worth.
Probably
like $30. But it would be way less than $650 pre-ordering the starter set to get the badge set.
So let's be real. It does not cost $30. It costs $650.
Well, exactly. That's exactly it. So, anyways, I mean, I think it's interesting that, you know, the contract with Mega Bloks ran out in December.
Yep. So you know that, folks, get out there, get to those stores, buy up all the Mega Bloks.
No,
Pokemon.
literally, people are actually talking about that. They're like, get the Mega Bloks stuff while you can, because people are saying, some people are like, it's better quality, there's more variety, there's more options, like, so people are actually talking about that. And I did go online earlier and I'm like, oh, what can I get? I should have bought everything while I still could. For me, really, it's just the cute little ones
I still have to find, I'm pretty sure there's a Cubone.
There is a Cubone.
In the blind thing. I still got to get one of those.
There is a in the blind thing.
I thought there was a
blind Mega Bloks one?
Like, or not blind, but you know, the little like the
there is in the Pokeball, there is a Cubone one. I know. I think I saw in my perusing.
Internet, do your work.
In my perusing, I think I saw one listed on Walmart's website, but I don't know how expensive it was. So you should look it up though.
I probably wouldn't be that pressed about it, but
yeah,
I will look.
Yeah,
I will.
Just in case. Well,
I believe that is about all the time that we've got.
Yeah, this was an exciting episode. We're always like, oh, I don't know how much we have to talk about, and then we could probably do this for like 5 hours.
We went off for how long on just like ZA, Wind and Waves?
Donuts.
We donuts. Donuts. Got to make the donuts.
That's all I have to say.
Lego, the big juicy thing, didn't even take that long.
Which there's not much else to say about it, because it's just like
already said its piece.
The internet said its piece. I mean, we'll see what happens if they release more sets. I'll be curious to keep an eye on that. But for now, I'm out. We're on Shark Tank. I'm out. I'm not investing.
Well, and then, you know, next thing you hear, next episode, we'll be building the Charizard, Blastoise,
Emily
and Venusaur
bought the starter set. Stay tuned for when the pre-order comes in.
Like I even made a half joke about going halvesies on the Pikachu to build for the podcast, and you were like, "That's still a bit." And I agree.
It is still too much because halvesies, it's $100 each. That's crazy.
$100 each on a plastic statue that would sit in this office.
Yeah. Well, I just think about like all the things that I already have, like that are just covered in dust, and I'm like, it's just another thing.
100% the same. Me and my figures.
I like the tiny little things. Like I want my space for all my tiny little things. Well, that was a good episode, I think.
Yeah, it was good. I got some good yapping in. Got some good news coverage. You know, hoping next time episode 25. 25. It's
crazy.
It's a 5. Got a potentially video episode. We'll see. We haven't.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we haven't fully determined what's going on.
We have some ideas, but I do think it'll be a video episode no matter what. It just depends on what we want to do. Yeah. So stay tuned.
We got something good for you.
That'll probably be sometime in February or March. Not totally sure yet with the election season.
Probably like later February.
Are you leaving? Is she leaving? Yeah, we're wrapping up. You can make a cameo. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
That was Megan, everybody. Our #1 supporter.
Good old Megan. Love Megan.
So yeah, please get yourselves excited for episode 25. And I've been your co-host, Emily Brewer.
I've been your co-host, Chris Laviolette. And as always, we'll catch you next time.